The drinks was served as usual. The usual crowd was there. On my left stood Big Joe McKennedy, oh yes, and his eyes was a bloodshot red. He turned to the crowd around him, and these was the words he said. I went down to that St. James Infirmary, hey, and I saw my baby there. She was stretched out on a long white table, so sweet, so cold, so fair. Let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. She can search this whole wide world over. She will never find another man like me. When I die, please won't you bury me in my high top of Stetson hat. I put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain, so the gang will know I died standing pat. 6 gamblers to carry my coffin, and a pretty girl to sing me a song. A boogie band riding on the wagon, out to play as we roll along. And now that you heard my story, won't you give me another shot of booze? If anybody happens to ask you, I tell them I got them gambler's blues. Let her go, God bless her, wherever she may be. She can search this whole wide world over. She will never find another man like me. Good morning, Mr. Railroad Man. What time do your train roll by? 9:16 and 2:44, 25 minutes to 5. 9:16 and 2:44, well now 25 minutes to 5. Thank you, Mr. Railroad Man. I think I'll watch that train roll by. Waiting for the next freight train to carry an empty car. My pockets all were empty, oh man, my heart it was full of pain. 1,000 miles away from home, I was bumming a railroad train. When I got off at Danville, I got stuck on a Danville girl. You bet your life she was mighty nice, you know she wore them Danville curls. I walked up to that kind miss, yes, and I asked for something to eat. A little piece of cornbread, yes, and a little piece of meat. She took me to her kitchen, she treated me nice and fine, got me out of the notion of bumming all the time. She wore her hat on the back of her head like the high-tone people do. But the very next train come down the line, you know, I bid that girl adieu. I left her in the kitchen, now walked down into town. I heard a double-header blow, and I thought she was western bound. I pulled my cap down over my eyes, and I walked down to the railroad tracks. I was bumming a railroad train, boys, yes I was bumming a railroad train. I said, the little leather wing bat, I'll tell you the reason that I fly by night is because I lost my heart so late. Hidey-didey-diddle-o-dee, hidey-didey-diddle-o-day, hidey-didey-diddle-o-day, and hey, hey, diddle-o. I said, the red bird is sitting on a fence. I once loved a handsome wench. She got saucy and from me fled, and ever since my head's been red. Hidey-didey-diddle-o-dee, hidey-didey-diddle-o-day, hidey-didey-diddle-o-day, and hey-ya-hey-ya-diddle-o. I said, the bluebird as he flew, I once loved a young gal too. She got saucy and wanted to go. I got me a new string for my bow. Hidey-didey-diddle-o-dee, hidey-didey-diddle-o-day, hidey-didey-diddle-o-day, and hey-hey-diddle-o. I said to robin as he flew, when I was a young man I chose two. One didn't love me, the other one would, and don't you think my notion's good? Hidey-didey-diddle-o-day, 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 and hey-hey-diddle-o. A hoot said the owl with her head so white, a lonesome day and a lonesome night. Did I hear some pretty gal say she'd court all night and sleep all day? Hidey-didey-diddle-o-day, 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 and hey-hey-diddle-o. Won't know, said the turtle dove, that's no way to gain his love. You want to gain your heart's delight, keep him awake both day and night. Hidey-didey-diddle-o-day, 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 and hey-hey-diddle-o. More pretty women than one, more pretty women than one. Every town I ramble round, there's more pretty women than one. Look down that railroad line, see the train roll by. The train roll by with the woman I love, yes, and I hang my head and cry. And there's more pretty women than one. Hey, yeah. Every town I ramble round, there's more pretty women than one. And look down that railroad line, I see the train roll by. The train roll by with the woman I love, yes, and I hang my head and cry. And there's more pretty women than one. Hey, now yeah. Every town I ramble round, there's more pretty women than one. then, he rode up to Miss Mouse's den, said, please, Miss Mouse, won't you let me in? Yes, He took Miss Mouse upon his knee, He took Miss Mouse upon his knee, said, please, Miss Mouse, won't you marry me? Oh, yes, I first must ask my Uncle Rat, I first must ask my Uncle Rat, and I see what he would say to that, oh, yes, Uncle Rat come riding home, oh, yeah, Uncle Rat come riding home, said, who been here when I've been gone, oh, yes, He laughed until he shook his side, oh, yeah, He laughed until he shook his side, to think his niece would be a bride, oh, yes, where will the wedding supper be, oh, yeah, where will the wedding supper be, under the same old apple tree, oh, yes, and what will the wedding supper be, oh, yes, what will the wedding supper be, the 3 green beans and a black-eyed pea, oh, yes, first to come was Mr. Moth, oh, yeah, first to come was Mr. Moth, he come to spread the tablecloth, oh, yes, next to come was a bumblebee, oh, yeah, next to come was a bumblebee, come with a banjo on his knee, oh, yes, next to come was a garter snake, ah, yeah, next to come was a garter snake, he sat down around the wedding cake, oh, yes, next to come was 2 little ants, oh, yeah, next to come was 2 little ants, they looking for a place to dance, oh, yes, last to come was a mockingbird, oh, yeah, last to come was a mockingbird, he said this wedding is too absurd, oh, yes, the froggy jumped into the lake, oh, yeah, the froggy jumped into the lake, he got ate up by a big old snake, oh, yes, the big old snake, he swum to land, oh, yeah, the big old snake, he swum to land, he got ate up by an old tomcat, oh, yes, the old tomcat, he went to France, oh, yeah, the old tomcat, he went to France, he showed the ladies how to dance, oh, yes, the old songbook is on the shelf, oh, yeah, the old songbook is on the shelf, you want some more, you can sing it yourself, oh,